Welcome to Seize the Mains by Malhotra's IS Academy. I'm Surbhi Sardana and this is season 3 of our daily answer writing. The special part is that this is question number 100 that we are discussing on Seize the Mains. In between, you might think that this is video number 96 or 97 that you're clicking on, but how come this is question number 100? So there was a slight mismatch between our website and the YouTube series. But yes, 100 questions have been discussed. This is the 100th one we are on. Some of you have been on this journey with us right since the first question, and we really appreciate that. I am sure the initiative is benefiting you and you are improving in your answer writing. So for those of you who are watching this video for the first time, this is a special initiative by our team to teach you answer writing for mains. Answer writing decides your rank. Answer writing decides that whether you will sit for interview or not. So after prelims, or in fact even before prelims, this is the major part of your civil services exam preparation. What we do is that we upload a question daily on our website in the mains answer writing section. If you click here on Raj IS Academy, the link is there in the description. You will see a list of questions, and this list of questions will take you to the comment section under each question. हर क्वेश्चन के अंदर जो कमेंट सेक्शन है, आप उसमें आंसर्स अपने पोस्ट कर सकते हैं एज अ पिक्चर और इन टाइप्ड फॉर्मेट. सो यू कैन पोस्ट योर आंसर्स हियर after the discussion that happens on YouTube from Monday to Saturday at 9 p.m. So here we are discussing a question today with regards to child abuse on day 100. Answer in 150 words. 150 words का answer रहेगा आपका. I'll tell you how to approach this question. Then after watching the video, try to write your own answer. In fact, write your own answer and post it on our website as soon as possible. जो link है आपको description में मिल जाएगा. Post it on our website, and in the next 48 hours, our team, our subject experts will evaluate your answer and respond with their feedback. They will tell you आपको कहाँ improve करना है, where do you need improvements, and what parts are your speciality or strengths. So this way the initiative proceeds, and this entire initiative is free of cost. So let's see what is the question for today. Child sexual abuse cases in India have been on the rise. Yes, we know that. So this is a statement here. In this regard, what are the initiatives taken by the government to fight and reduce the cases of child sexual abuse in India? Answer in 150 words. See, बहुत ही particular सा question है, and initiatives of government with regards to fighting child abuse or child sexual abuse here in particular, we don't really study that much in detail. So recently this topic was in current affairs. Rajya Sabha ने एक committee भी बनाई हुई है to tackle with child sexual abuse, child pornography. So we framed a very simple question. बहुत ही ज़्यादा straightforward or simple question है. Directives are very simple here. So with regards to child sexual abuse, now let's see how to answer this question. The first part of this question is just a statement. First part में कोई question नहीं है, एक statement है जो कि आपको थोड़ा सा information दे रही है. So whenever you're proceeding with the first paragraph of your answer, आपका जो introduction paragraph है, the introduction paragraph of your answer should be in relation to this statement or this figure or fact or data, whatever has been given in the first line of the question. ये interlinkage होगा तभी answer समझ में आएगा. You cannot start your answer from anywhere. So child sexual abuse cases in India have been on the rise. What are the keywords here? Child sexual abuse, and they have been on the rise. So some data should be there कि क्या स्टेटस है चाइल्ड सेक्सुअल अब्यूज़ का इंडिया में. सेकेंडली, चाइल्ड सेक्सुअल अब्यूज़ इज़ नॉट अंडरस्टूड बाय एवरीवन, सो इफ़ यू कैन पुट इन अ डेफिनेशन हियर, नथिंग बेटर देन दैट. आंसर इन 150 वर्ड्स. इन द सेकेंड पार्ट, दिस इज़ वेरी सिंपल. यू जस्ट हैव टू टॉक अबाउट इनिशिएटिव्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. NGOs के नहीं, प्राइवेट सेक्टर के नहीं, ओनली गवर्नमेंट. गवर्नमेंट विल इंक्लूड योर पुलिस ऑल्सो. इट विल इंक्लूड योर एनी personnel who are fighting child sexual abuse on the ground. So it will include that also. Your police forces also will also be taken. When you talk about government, talk about central government per se first, central government first. If you're sitting for state civil services, then talk about the initiatives which have been mentioned in your economic review आता है state का, हर साल आता है. So in your economic review or in the policies that you're studying about your state government, if there are any initiatives to fight child sexual abuse, write them in your answer. Also, if you want to make your answer little unique. You can highlight the initiatives of the local government or your state in UPSC also, but that should not reflect that you're coming from that state. So if there is some initiative, for example, if you hail from a state in South India, let's say Kerala, अगर Kerala government ने कुछ ऐसा initiative लिया है which has made headlines at a national or international level, include that point in your answer. Otherwise, don't include like stuff that is not known to the examiner or that might not be known to the examiner. So in the introduction, let's start with definition of child sexual abuse, then we'll cover some data with regards to this. So WHO defines child sexual abuse as the involvement of a child in sexual activity that he or she does not fully comprehend and is unable to give informed consent to. Consent is one thing, informed consent, understanding the pros and cons of something, that is, and then consenting to something, that is your informed consent, or for which the child is not developmentally prepared or else that violate the laws or social taboos of society. देखिए ये आंसर हम लोग बनाते हैं फ्रॉम ऑफिशियल सोर्सेज, दैट्स वाई such a long definition could be written here. If you can memorize and think of this definition, definitely quote WHO in your answer. Child sexual abuse is a public health issue. They talk about it as a social issue and a public health issue. So इसीलिए World Health Organization ने definition दी है. If you are not able to remember this definition, just try to understand it and frame your own definition in just one line, not more than that. So now we'll come to data, because the first line of your question talks about that the number of child sexual abuse cases in India is rising. So India leads the world as a country with maximum cases of child sexual exploitation. That is a very sad state of reality. Statistics show that in India, every 155 minutes, a child under 16 years of age is raped. Again, data which has to be inculcated in your answer. This is the second data under this that we are presenting. Use just one data, एक crude data and the other one should be approximates. For example, this one, that India leads the world. This is your approximate data. The next two lines is very precise and very crude data. I always recommend कि आप मेंस के लिए एक separate data sheet तैयार कीजिए. As soon as you see an article in the newspaper that you're reading on a daily basis, enter it in your data sheet, especially data with regards to social justice, with regards to vulnerable sections of population. Anything that is part of your GS 1, 2 and 3 syllabus, make sure that you have a separate data sheet prepared for all those topics before you sit for mains. So according to NCRB report, almost 40,000 cases were reported in 2018 under the POCSO Act, or Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act. So here this ends your introduction. Let's move on to the initiatives that have been taken by the government. यहाँ पर आप एक linkage point डाल सकते हैं that the following initiatives have been taken by the government, looking at this data or these statistics. So the first point here is again this Act, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act of 2012. So elaborate in brief. I recommend that once you've written the heading comes here, add like 3 points in point format here. Full sentences nahi likhenge, we'll just write in point format because this is a 150 words answer. So when you're talking about POCSO Act, this act addresses redressal of child sexual abuse by enlisting a wide range of sexual offences against children. The act was formed to prevent sexual harassment, sexual assault, pornography, immoral act against children, and this act is not gender specific and also penalizes abetment of child abuse. This last line is very important. If you feel that you're running out of word limit, make sure that you write the last line and the first line. क्यों ये act लाया गया है functioning में, and secondly, what does this act do? What are the basic features of this act? Then secondly, it talks about browsing, downloading or exchanging child pornography. That is an offence which is punishable under the IT Act, Information Technology Act के under. Any form of child pornography, exchanging that, browsing that or downloading that, that is punishable. The Ministry of Home Affairs that looks after our security online launched a national cyber crime reporting portal in September 2018 for filing online complaints pertaining to child pornography and gang rapes and all. So These are the 2 points. First one is your act, second is an initiative taken by Ministry of Home Affairs. The third one is the ad hoc committee of Rajya Sabha that was formed in this regard in 2020. It was headed by Mr. Jairam Ramesh, and this report made a series of recommendations. So you can add 1 or 2 recommendations that were made by this committee. सिर्फ कमेटी का नाम लिखना कि इस सेंस में इस काम के लिए for this purpose a committee has been created by Rajya Sabha, that won't be enough. You'll have to add some like 2 to 3 recommendations of the committee. So the committee recommended permitting the breaking of end-to-end encryption to find out cases of child pornography, building partnerships with industry to develop tools using artificial intelligence for dark web investigations. That is where all child pornography sites operate. Tracing identity of users engaged in cryptocurrency transactions to purchase child pornography online, and licensing with financial service companies to prevent online payments for purchasing child pornography. So these were the technical measures that have been recommended by this committee. This committee also recommended that definition of child pornography or child sexual abuse that should be widened to include a range of acts and activities. Also the technical measures have been included. You can talk about changing the definition also. Then obviously you have the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, which is incorporated under Ministry of Women and Child Development by the central government. It works to regulate all laws and programs with a child-centric approach. Whatever activities are being carried out for the welfare of children and to protect them, that are being coordinated by NCPCR. So the commission can also take suo motu cognizance. It can act on its own for violation of child rights. If it sees that violation of child rights is taking place, it can act on its own accord. Then you have the Child Welfare Committee. It is formed under again Women and Child Development Department. It looks after the child in need of care and protection. There is a helpline also, 24/7 helpline, where you can report child abuse, that is 1098. So make sure that you write about this. And sixth and the final point, recently there was an operation Megh Chakra to trace, to find out child pornography videos that are floating online, especially through cloud computing. जो cloud पे float कर रही हैं videos, उनको check करने के लिए, उनके बारे में जानने के लिए, that was carried out by CBI in partnership with taking data from government of Singapore. So recently CBI conducted searches across states and union territories as a part of pan-India operation Megh Chakra against the online circulation and sharing of child sexual abusive material using cloud-based storage. So this was the recent initiative. This point number 6 should be followed by point number 7 if you are appearing for mains next year. इसमें current affairs के points add होते रहेंगे. But whatever the first 3-4 points are there, they will stay there. वो stable points हैं because they have been included by ministry. There is some committee that we are talking about. These points will not change, but points will keep on adding based on current affairs. So since we are already close to 150 words, in fact more than that, make sure that you are writing the body paragraph taking a keyword approach or a point approach. Points के भी आगे आपने point format में लिखना है. Don't use full sentences. We write full sentences here just to explain it to you. Then in the conclusion will be just one line long, that to address this issue at the roots, proper awareness at local level needs to be generated. So local level is very important. We always talk about awareness at panchayat level, municipality level, very important. The community members need to understand that both girls and boys are vulnerable to sexual exploitation, and it is important to protect the children, and on the other hand to support the victims of this offence. So this is your full answer. This will be uploaded on our website tomorrow within 24 hours of premiere of this video. Also the answers to previous questions have been updated. अगर आपने आंसर लिखा है, आप प्लीज़ सैम्पल आंसर पढ़िए एंड उसको कंपेयर कीजिए अपने आंसर से. व्हाट ऑल इम्प्रूवमेंट्स कैन यू डू. ऑल्सो इफ़ यू हैव नॉट रिटन एनी आंसर्स टिल डेट, गो टू द सीरीज ऑन आवर वेबसाइट वेयर इट इज़ रिटन मेन्स आंसर राइटिंग. वेबसाइट पे आप जाइए, सारे आंसर्स चेक कीजिए, व्हाट आर द मॉडल आंसर्स टॉकिंग अबाउट, एंड ट्राई टू राइट योर ओन आंसर्स. सो आई विल सी यू अगेन टुमारो एट 9 PM with another Seize the Mains discussion. Till then, take care and keep working hard. Stay tuned to our channel.